Right now at noon, new details emerging in the deadly school shooting that claimed the lives of 4 people in Georgia. Who they were and what we know now in the investigation. Plus, President Biden is on his way to Wisconsin today, where he'll be and what he plans to say. This is News 3 Now at noon. Thanks for joining us. I'm Josh Breiter. We are learning more information about the victims and events that led up to the deadly school shooting in Winder, Georgia. Around 9:30 Wednesday morning, a 14-year-old student at Appalachia High School opened fire and killed 4 people, injuring 9. The student surrendered to student resource officers and will be charged as an adult for murder. Police say last year they asked the 14-year-old suspect about online shooting threats, but he denied them. Now students are remembering the ones they lost.
She was begging me to come to class on time today, and I didn't know that was gonna be my last time seeing her and talking to her.
Investigators have identified the 4 people killed as 14-year-old students Christian Angelo and Mason Schermerhorn, along with teachers Richard Aspinwell and Christina Irmi. Right now, the 23-year-old charged with the murder of UW Whitewater gymnast Kara Welsh is expected to be formally charged by his court date tomorrow. Chad Richards was in court Tuesday, and a judge set a $1 million bond. Police suspect he shot the 21-year-old last Friday in an apartment near campus. They say Richards and Welsh knew each other. Richards will be back in court Friday afternoon. A man has pled guilty to a Memorial Day shooting last year. 21-year-old Duane Hugger has pled guilty to attempted first-degree intentional homicide and misdemeanor bail jumpings, in which one of the victims was shot multiple times. Fitchburg police say he was one of the people who fired a gun during a fight. He was also one of the 3 people shot after the fight escalated. A sentencing hearing will be scheduled at a later date. Madison police say they arrested a 38-year-old man last night after he sprayed an unknown substance at someone at an East Side Walmart. Police say the victim was standing in an aisle when the man approached her from behind, sprayed her, then ran away. The victim chased the man, but he fled in a car. Officers nearby saw the man, pulled him over, and after connecting him to the Walmart incident, arrested him. He was arrested for disorderly conduct and was taken to the Dane County Jail. Well, showers and storms returning to the forecast before a big cool down. First, for meteorologist Kelly Slifka has a look at your certified most accurate forecast. We haven't had rain for a little while, Kelly.
Yeah, it's been about a week now, and we definitely could use some rain. We've been a little bit dry over the last several weeks. Obviously, that was not the case all summer, but here we are. All right, right now we do have the clouds that have moved into the Madison area. Our Edgewater sky cam, kind of a gloomy noon hour right now, and some showers are lurking to our north. This is one band of some showers that are passing on in. Nothing real heavy. You may see a little bit of a moderate shower between Black Earth and Mount Horeb. You can see that yellow, even a little bit of orange mixed in with that. And also toward Wanakee, seeing some of that light rain. Most of this on the north side of Madison for now. But I would say over the next hour or so, all of us at least have a chance of seeing at least some light rain. We're not expecting a whole lot. You can see on our future track, as this band moves through, it's kind of weakening as it runs into a little bit more stable atmosphere in eastern parts of the state. But we can expect some of these showers, maybe an isolated thunderstorm right into the evening hours. Then behind the cold front, we've got some chilly weather for Friday and Saturday. We warm up Sunday and then dry weather and warming up dramatically going into next week. But you can see that band of clouds on our visible cloud track as it's passing through. 72 in Madison, 73 in Middleton. We'll call for temperatures near 80 today, but that'll occur probably within the next couple of hours before that cold front arrives and drops our temperatures. We'll talk about the cool down and also some summer-like temperatures into next week coming up in about 15 minutes.
All right, Kelly, we'll see you then. Thank you. President Biden is in the air right now and will be landing at the airport in La Crosse for a visit to Westby today. Westby is about a 40-minute drive southeast of La Crosse. Biden is expected to highlight his Investing in America agenda and why he says it's benefiting communities across Wisconsin. Biden is expected to speak sometime this afternoon. Nearly 1,700 miles away, President Biden's son Hunter is appearing in federal court today for jury selection in his federal tax fraud trial. Prosecutors say Hunter Biden engaged in a 4-year scheme to avoid paying nearly $1.5 million in taxes while spending hundreds of thousands of dollars on luxuries. This is nearly a year after a deal between prosecutors and Biden was rejected by a judge. Hunter's lawyer says this all comes down to intent and mental state.
We have an Office of Special Counsel who on one coast wants to prove that Hunter was an addict during this time period, and then comes over to this coast and wants to run away from that and wants to recast it as an extravagant lifestyle.
This is the second criminal trial in months for the president's son, who was convicted in June of 3 felony charges in a separate federal case over the purchase of a gun in 2018. Well, a longtime supermarket chain will open up its first store in Whitewater. Aldi opens up 2 weeks from today on West Main Street and will be open from 9 to 8. The first 100 customers through the door will get a gift bag with sampling of products and a gift card, part of the Aldi Golden Ticket Giveaway program. Shoppers can enter a sweepstakes for a chance to win a $500 gift card. This afternoon, there is backlash at UW-Madison over the removal of the brick wall of fame at Camp Randall. Most of the bricks were dedicated to alumni and students who passed away. But now UW is planning to bulldoze the area. It's to make room for a new practice facility. Construction is slated to begin in 2025, replacing the Memorial Sports Center and football field there. When Brad Wentland's daughter, Candace, passed away, her UW marching bandmates purchased a brick for her. And like many family members and friends who purchase bricks, they expected them to be there forever.
Sort of a shock to us when, completely by word of mouth, we learned that UW was planning to essentially bulldoze those historic memories that are part of that brick walk. It has not notified any of the families of the folks who purchased these bricks over the last 20 plus years.
The university says those who purchased a brick can pick it up, but the proper paperwork has to be completed by Sunday. That link can be found under the story on channel3000.com. Still ahead for us on a Thursday afternoon, what safety regulations are in store for some websites and why the department store Nordstrom plans to go private.
You're watching News 3 Now at noon. Moving forward.
Save big at Wanakee Furniture ETC. Choose an Amish handcrafted sofa from our showroom or let our design experts customize a look for you during the Smith Brothers factory authorized sale.
Save big on quality Smith Brothers furniture
at Wanakee Furniture ETC.
Get an 11% rebate on everything at Menards. Transform your space into a haven of comfort and style with Shaw Carpet. Inspired Journey will add warmth and luxury to your home. Now on sale for $149 per square foot after rebate. Menards is your one-stop shop for appliances with the largest selection in stock. Ready to take home today. Save over $300 on this Maytag 5-cycle dishwasher after 11% mail-in rebate.
Save big money at Menards.
Donald Trump's back, and he's out for control.
I would have every right to go after them.
Complete control.
I will wield that power very aggressively.
And he has a plan to get it.
Detailed plans for exactly what our movement will do.
It's called Project 2025, a 922-page blueprint to make Donald Trump the most powerful president ever. Overhauling the Department of Justice, giving Trump the unchecked power to seek vengeance, eliminating the Department of Education, and defunding K-12 schools, requiring the government to monitor women's pregnancies, and severe cuts to Medicare and Social Security. Donald Trump may try to deny it, but those are Donald Trump's plans.
Well, revenge does take time, I will say that. And sometimes revenge can be justified.
He'll take control, we'll pay the price.
I'm Kamala Harris, and I approve this message.
They've been rocking audiences for decades. It's Foghat. Performing live November 30th at Ho-Chunk Gaming, Wisconsin Dells.
I just want to make
With special guest, the Empty Pockets. Tickets are on sale now through Ticketmaster. Legendary rock band Foghat. Live in concert November 30th at Ho-Chunk Gaming, Wisconsin Dells. Your odds are better here.
You can hear that chain going around, bringing the door up, the springs, if they're moving, the shaft. Hey, Madison, your garage door isn't supposed to be loud. Here at Precision, we can make it a whole lot quieter.
Precision Door Service, a name you can trust.
Save big at Wanakee Furniture ETC. Choose an Amish handcrafted sofa from our showroom or let our design experts customize a look for you during the Smith Brothers factory authorized sale.
Save big on quality Smith Brothers furniture
At Wanakee Furniture ETC.
Two officials Officials with the U.S. Consumer Product Safety Commission are calling on the agency to investigate popular online retailers Shein and Temu and other foreign-owned marketplaces. In an open letter, the commissioner said compliance and safety controls should be probed, pointing to the sale of deadly baby items on the platforms as an example. The officials also want to look at the site's relationships with third-party sellers. According to Reuters, Singapore-owned Shein said it is working on strengthening its compliance, while China-based Temu says it will cooperate with any CPSC probe. Members of the Nordstrom family have submitted a nearly $4 billion offer to take their namesake department stores private. The family is joined with a Mexican retail group on the bid. This comes as a more than 120-year-old Seattle-based retailer has seen improving sales recently. A special board of directors committee will evaluate the offer. And McDonald's is launching a miniature version of the McFlurry. The mini and regular-sized frozen treats are also getting a makeover with sustainable 4-flap cups. The mini McFlurry in new packaging will be available in the U.S. starting September 10th. That's your CBS News Money Watch report. For more, log on to cbsmoneywatch.com. At the CBS Broadcast Center, I'm Chanel Call.
At the noon hour, here's your stock report. The Dow is down 284 points. NASDAQ is up 15, and the S&P 500 is down 24. Pam is watching today's egg prices straight ahead, and Kelly is tracking the first warn forecast. And later on Live at 4, Dr. Zorba Pastor has a medical checklist for your kids getting ready to go to school.
Are you worried about getting in and out of your bathtub to shower? Don't step over, step through with Wisconsin Walk-In Showers. Let us custom fit your tub to be a walk-in shower without any remodeling. Our bathtub conversions take a few hours to complete. Call before you fall. Wisconsin Walk-In Showers.
Discover your best night's sleep with a new Beauty Rest mattress from Steinhoffels. Support a great cause when you test rest a Beauty Rest. Steinhoffels will donate $20 to special spaces, and you get a $20 reward card for lunch on us. Get a Queen Beauty Rest for just $3.99, or upgrade your sleep to a Beauty Rest Black Queen mattress starting at just $42 per month. Plus, get up to $300 in Steinhoffels cash. Shop in-store or online at steinhoffels.com.
You work hard enough. Take a load off this Labor Day with new appliances from Brothers Maine. Celebrate the holiday with unbeatable deals on top brands like GE Appliances, Cafe, Hotpoint, and Haier. Don't miss out. Shop the Labor Day sale at Brothers Maine today.
Fall is just around the corner. Let the experts at Feldco get your home ready for the cooler temps ahead. Right now, buy one window, get one free. Plus, no interest for 3 years. It's the perfect time to make valuable upgrades to your home and save more money in the process. Our custom windows are built in the U.S. to the highest standards and made to withstand the harsh Midwest weather. Buy one window, get one free, and soon. Hurry. Call now.
Call 866 for Feldco.
I'm Matt, and I'm a former Trump voter. One of my biggest beefs with Donald Trump is that with him, anybody who doesn't agree with him is a radical, is a lunatic, is a leftist, a Marxist, a communist, somebody out to destroy America. I'm going to vote for Kamala Harris because I don't want to live in a world that's all about hatred and retribution and getting even with your neighbors and getting rid of people who are different from me.
Republican Accountability PAC is responsible for the content of this advertising.
Have Medicare and Medicaid? iCare's dual eligible special needs plans offer an $1,800 annual allowance for eligible groceries and more. Rest easy. iCare is looking out for you and your health.
Are you worried about getting in and out of your bathtub to shower? Don't step over, step through with Wisconsin Walk-In Showers. Let us custom fit your tub to be a walk-in shower without any remodeling. Our bathtub conversions take a few hours to complete. Call before you fall. Wisconsin Walk-In Showers.
The most important part of my job is to make sure that our public, our community is safe, and also to educate the public on weather. We're the certified most accurate team in town for forecasting, so that forecast has to be ready when you walk in the door. Always first, always accurate.
Hello? You gotta get your story straight. What an idiot. Get it through your noodle. Don't give a rat's behind. That's baloney.
A new era begins.
And I'm just getting started.
Judy Justice.
Premiering September 9th on WISC-TV. The Farm Report is sponsored by Blaine's Farm and Fleet.
Welcome back at noon. Let's check in now with Pam Bianchi from the Midwest Farm Report. Hi, Pam. Missing you here on the noon show lately.
Oh, Joshy, same here, same here. I thought I was going to catch you yesterday until that unfortunate news out of Atlanta, but that's all right. Saved my pictures so that I can share them with you today. We start off with a nice big red barn that was out by Delta Junction, Alaska. We had beautiful weather for a big chunk of our trip up in Alaska, and that helped us to learn a little bit more about the Alaska Flour Company. Now, fortunately, I've had a chance to visit with Bryce and Milo Wrigley, who are the father-son team that own and operate 1,700 acres of small grain and cover crop outside of Delta Junction. They are all about food sustainability, food security for the state of Alaska. They're really quick to point out that more than 90% of what Alaskans depend on has to come from outside their borders. So they're doing what they can to try to take quality barley and turn it into food products that Alaskans can use. Now, obviously, they're not just limited to Alaskans, but that's really where their heart and soul is. That's Bryce right there in the camouflage. That's Pa. He is now inspired his son Milo. They have gone, since I met them, it's gone from just the barn and kind of the grain harvesting. Then they decided that they were going to start milling. Then they decided they were going to start packaging. And this time around, they decided that they're going to start baking products. So can hardly wait to see what Alaska Flour Alaska Flour Company does the next time we're up there. And their products are available online if you want to take a look at their story and find out more. Alaska Flour Company. Great to see those folks on a repeat visit for the Farm Babe up in Alaska. So dairy market-wise, what can I tell you? On a Thursday, barrel and block cheese both stand still. But as if it's our renewal of friendship, Josh, butter is up 1.50 pennies today, just for you.
I knew it.
16 1/4 per hour. We're going to have to start rubbing your head or something to make that butter market keep cooking. Yeah, we're 3.16 1/4 today for the butter price.
All right. Well, hey, Misty here. I think I got to convince the newsreel bosses to take in the 608 on the road with Farm Babe the next time you go traveling.
Come on, baby. That's fine by me.
We'll make it happen. All right, Pam. Have a good afternoon.
See you later.
Well, let's get a look at your certified most accurate forecast. First, for meteorologist Kelly Slifka out on the weather patio, tracking some showers, Kelly.
Yeah, really dark out here on the patio. It looks like it's going to storm any moment. And we do have some showers. Well, I just felt a couple of sprinkles just on the top of my head. And that's what we can expect now over the next couple of hours. You can see it's fairly light rain. You'll occasionally see some of those yellows. The radar 3000 right now live. The most of it is on the northwest side headed toward Middleton, Wanakee, DeForest, up through Sun Prairie, and then areas to the north, and also over there in parts of Iowa County, Dodgeville, seeing some of that as well. We'll zoom in here. Maybe a moderate shower just to the east of Black Earth. You can see that area of yellow on the northwest side of Middleton, kind of headed toward DeForest, but most of this is fairly light. We really need this rain because, well, this just came out this morning, the drought monitor, drought condition report. Abnormally dry conditions. Yeah, you look at the grass, everything looks pretty brown. The ground is pretty hard. We definitely could use some rain because if we don't get much today or tomorrow, it's going to be a while before we have any more rain. And unfortunately, we don't expect a whole lot. Most of the rain amounts will generally be less than 1/10 of an inch. Yeah, there might be a couple of areas that may see a heavier shower move through that could produce upwards of 1/4 of an inch, but that's not going to be widespread. That's going to be more isolated. It's all out ahead of this cold front, and this cold front means business. This can bring us some of the coldest temperatures we've had since the beginning of May. So, yeah, that cooler air is going to follow behind this front as it moves on through. And we're starting to see some signs of that cooler air. Nothing drastic yet. Most of the coldest of air is still way up there in northern Minnesota and parts of Canada. That's going to be continuing to funnel in on some northerly winds over the next 24 to 36 hours. So noticing we'll probably top out over the next couple of hours near 80, but then that cold front arrives. You're probably going to notice it toward the mid to late afternoon hours, that wind switching around the northwest, and it may briefly pick up for a time. That'll knock our temperatures down into the 70s, then back in the 60s and 50s overnight. So scattered showers, a couple of isolated thunderstorms into the evening, and then that chilly fall-like air is going to arrive for Friday into Saturday. Looks like we'll rebound Sunday, and this weekend looks dry, and most of next week, not only dry, but it's going to feel like summer going into next week. So the cool down tomorrow and also Saturday, but look at this. We're going to be running about 10 degrees above average going into next weekend. So there's pretty extended stretch of some summer-like temperatures. So here, a few showers on our future track passing through. Not expecting a whole lot of rain, unfortunately, with this. Temperatures do fall off behind that front. Temperatures falling through the 70s, 60s. Maybe an isolated shower to the north this evening. Tomorrow, mostly dry, but we can't rule out some of these instability showers. We'll see a little bit of sunshine, some cool air aloft. Not really warming up at the surface either, but it's really cool just above the surface. So temperatures only in the 60s with a few showers here and there. Once again, most of this will be light, more nuisance than anything, but obviously we need the rain. Already cooling off where they've seen some of those showers up there in the Dells and Lone Rock, but it's 72 right now in Madison. 68 tomorrow, 64 on Saturday, 72 on Sunday. Dry this weekend, and there are those 80s, feeling like summer. Of course, summer isn't officially over with yet, but temperatures in the 80s, dry weather right into next weekend.
All right, Kelly, thank you. Howard is in the Mr. Food Test Kitchen with a new way of preparing baked chicken.
Today, I say we stand up and put a stop to boring baked chicken. I mean, enough is enough. So let me introduce you to a dish that's moist, packed with flavor, and it's ready in no time. I know. It sounds too good to be true, but it's not. We start by mixing some ranch dressing, garlic powder, and a touch of cayenne pepper in a shallow dish, and we set it aside. For the breading, we simply crush up some barbecue flavored potato chips. This is also a great way to use up those chips that are crushed in the bottom of the bag. Now, we dip a few chicken breasts into the dressing and then into the crushed chips. Make sure you pat each one gently so the breading really sticks. Once they're coated, onto a baking sheet they go, and we'll bake them off until no pink remains. What we end up with is a tasty spin on fried chicken with a smoky barbecue flavor. The best part is that it's as crunchy on the outside as it is juicy on the inside. You could even serve a little ranch dressing on the side for dipping. To get the recipe for our barbecue chip chicken, all you have to do is visit our website. I'm Howard in the Mr. Food Test Kitchen, where today we found a chip and dip way for you to say, ooh, it's so good.
When we come back at noon, we'll meet our pets of the week from the Dane County Humane Society.
News 3 Now First Warn Weather is brought to you by Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor.
Discover a shopping and design experience as comfortable as the furniture. Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor. Schedule your free design consultation today.
If you're about to replace your roof, stop. There's a solution about 80% less expensive. 9 out of 10 roofs can be saved by RoofMax. Guaranteed to extend the life of your current roof by 5 to 15 years at a fraction of the cost of a new roof. RoofMax's deep penetrating power restores flexibility and water protection. Nobody wants to replace their roof. Restore it instead with RoofMax for 80% less. Call now for a free roof inspection.
I'm so happy. I just put this dress on that I haven't worn in over 10 years.
I just this morning made a new hole in my belt, so that was super exciting.
Why are women everywhere choosing Sonobello, the advanced solution for permanent fat removal?
I saw the results immediately.
It's the best I have felt since I was in my 20s.
My waist is tiny. I'm very, very happy.
I'm nearly 50, y'all.
And my abs haven't been this flat since before I've had kids.
For a limited time, take advantage of Sonobello's best offer of the year. Sonobello's board-certified surgeons use micro-laser technology to safely target and remove your diet-resistant fat cells for good on your stomach, hips and thighs, back, and so much more.
Check it out. Snatch waist. Loving the results.
It will change your life. It did for me.
Call 1-888-510-6198 now or go to sonobello.com to claim special pricing.
I will make it a top priority to bring down costs for all Americans.
Her plan? She'll take on big oil and drug companies who rip us off, penalize big corporations who price gouge us on food and gas, and make billionaires pay their fair share.
Donald Trump fights for billionaires and large corporations. I will fight to give money back to working and middle-class Americans.
LCB Victory Fund and FF PAC are responsible for the content of this ad.
Get an 11% rebate on your next painting project at Menards. Dutch Boy DuraClean Exterior Paint is a paint and primer in one that's formulated to resist dirt, weather, and fading. A gallon starts at $34.48 after rebate. Maximize your curb appeal with Dutch Boy Max Bond Plus Exterior Paint. It provides max adhesion, hide, and performance. With over 800 one-coat colors, it's designed to work for you. Get a gallon starting at $47.87 after 11% rebate.
Save big money at Menards.
Time for Potentially Yours here at noon. Lisa Bernard from the Dane County Humane Society is joining us with not one, but two special guests here this afternoon.
Two real sweet
Oh my
cuties
gosh,
here.
they're so cute.
Adorable. So this is Waverly and Bayou is Walker.
Oh my goodness.
They're from a litter of 8 and 2 of them have already been adopted. We have 6 who are still looking for separate homes. They arrived last week from an overcrowded shelter in Wisconsin.
Okay.
And they are 2 months old, believed to be Shepherd Chinese Shar-Pei mixes.
Wow, they are so cute and just so precious as well.
They are, and they were exploring the waiting room while we were hanging out there and having fun. And she's, I think, a little more shy when meeting people, whereas he's just like, bear hug.
He came right up to me right away, and it took her a little bit to warm up.
Yeah, so they're super cute, though. We were having lots of fun playing out there, and they're just so curious and want to explore.
So what kind of homes do you think they'd fit well with?
I think any type of home where the family wants to work with a puppy, because puppies tend to be a lot more work when you're talking about potty training, teething, having the appropriate toys to
so people can see you.
Yeah, you can't hide. And just doing all the positive reinforcement training from scratch, because they're learning everything from scratch like a baby.
But that's kind of nice too if you want the dog to be able to get to use to your rules and all that stuff, your home. That's kind of a good way to go about it.
Yeah, and some enjoy having that brand new baby in their home and starting from scratch. Some prefer an older dog who's already gone through at least some training. But these guys are so great. Our staff and volunteers are having so much fun snuggling with them.
I can see why. Just in our couple minutes here on the couch, they're adorable. I think they're going to have no problem finding a home here. So let's make it happen, folks. Lisa, thank you so much. Appreciate it. DCHS is holding its big adoption event this Saturday, September 7th from 10 to 8. This is part of the Clear the Shelters finale. DCHS will have a few promotions on Saturday to help their animal friends find new homes. You can stay tuned to their Facebook page for more information. And another happy update today. Apple, the puppy featured last week, has been adopted. We knew Apple would find a home too. So cute. I love it. So if you're interested in adopting Waverly or Walker or checking out the other animals at Dane County Humane Society, go to giveshelter.org. Here's Kelly with the final look at your forecast. If you're taking the dog out, you might need an umbrella this afternoon, Kelly.
Yeah, just enough to dirty up the paws walking out the door. This isn't a whole lot of rain coming down right now, just basically enough to settle the dust, but can expect some light rain moving through. Everything's moving on to the east-northeast. Most of this light, occasionally you see a little bit of yellow showing up, would indicate a little bit more than just some sprinkles passing through, mainly on the north side of Madison. So over the next couple of hours, expecting some light showers to pass through. After that does, we can't rule out an isolated late afternoon, evening thunderstorms. These will be widely scattered, not expecting a whole lot. Noticing the temperature drop later today, tonight, and tomorrow. 68 only, 64 on Saturday. It's going to be a breezy Saturday before warming up to 72 on Sunday. Back to summer-like weather and dry weather much of next week. Highs in the lower 80s.
All right, Kelly. Thank you. Thanks for joining us, everyone. Have a great afternoon, and let's get these dogs adopted, DCHS.